The zoo hypothesis stands as one of the most fascinating attempts to explain why humanity has not yet encountered extraterrestrial civilizations despite the vast size and age of our universe. Proposed by John A. All in 1973. This compelling theory suggests that advanced alien civilizations are deliberately avoiding contact with Earth, effectively treating our planet and its inhabitants as specimens in a cosmic zoo or nature reserve. This concept emerged as a potential solution to the Fermi paradox, addressing the apparent contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial civilizations existing and our continued lack of contact with them. At its core, the zoo hypothesis builds upon several foundational ideas about the nature of extraterrestrial civilizations and their relationship with Earth. The theory begins with the recognition that our universe has existed for approximately 13.8 billion years, during which countless opportunities for the development of advanced civilizations have arisen. Our own technological civilization spans merely a few thousand years, suggesting that any extraterrestrial civilizations could be millions or even billions of years more advanced than us. Such civilizations would likely possess technology so advanced that it would appear almost magical by our current standards. The hypothesis suggests that these advanced civilizations have established a deliberate policy of non-interference with developing worlds like Earth. This approach mirrors how human scientists observe wildlife in natural habitats, striving to minimize their influence on natural behaviors and development patterns. Just as we maintain wildlife preserves and protect uncontacted indigenous tribes from outside influence, advanced civilizations might view Earth as worthy of similar protection and study. Our planet occupies a relatively modest position in space, orbiting a fairly young star in the outer regions of the Milky Way galaxy. Earth has existed for roughly 4.5 billion years, with human civilization representing an incredibly small fraction of this timeline. Modern technological society has emerged only in the last few centuries, making us extremely young in cosmic terms. This perspective becomes particularly relevant when considering the potential technological gap between Earth and hypothetical advanced civilizations. The Kardashev scale helps illustrate this gap by classifying civilizations based on their energy consumption capabilities. Currently, humanity has not yet achieved Type I status, meaning we cannot harness all the energy available on our planet. The civilizations proposed in the zoo hypothesis would likely be Type II or Type II, capable of harnessing the entire energy output of their star, or even their galaxy. This vast technological disparity would make it relatively simple for them to observe us while remaining undetected. The implementation of such cosmic isolation could take various forms. Advanced civilizations might employ technologies that prevent us from detecting their presence, such as sophisticated cloaking devices or communication methods beyond our current understanding. They might maintain a physical quarantine around our solar system, though it would need to be undetectable by our current technology. Information filtering could actively suppress or filter out evidence of their existence from reaching Earth. Multiple civilizations might have agreed upon a coordinated policy of non-interference with developing worlds like Earth. The motivations for maintaining such isolation could be diverse. Earth might serve as a natural laboratory for studying the evolution of intelligent life and civilization. Advanced civilizations might wish to protect Earth's unique cultural development from outside influence, believing that premature contact could harm developing civilizations. Our planet might serve as a form of entertainment or education for advanced civilizations, similar to how humans maintain wildlife preserves. They might be waiting for humanity to reach certain developmental milestones before initiating contact. The concept of non-interference with developing societies finds precedent in human history. Anthropologists often practice minimal intervention when studying isolated human tribes to preserve cultural authenticity and natural development patterns. Modern wildlife preserves and uncontacted tribes provide real-world examples of how isolation policies might function. Just as we protect certain indigenous groups from outside contact to preserve their way of life, advanced civilizations might view Earth as worthy of similar protection. While the zoo hypothesis remains speculative, several observations lend it credibility. Despite decades of searching through various means, including radio telescopes and optical surveys, we have detected no definitive signs of intelligent alien life. This consistent silence across all potential communication channels could indicate a deliberate policy rather than random chance. Our current technology might be insufficient to detect the methods advanced civilizations use to observe us, similar to how many animals remain unaware of human observation methods. If any UFO sightings represent genuine observations of extraterrestrial craft, their typically non-interactive behavior would align with the zoo hypothesis. However, the theory faces significant challenges. Maintaining universal non-contact would require perfect cooperation among all advanced civilizations, which seems increasingly unlikely as the number of civilizations grows. Complete concealment from all forms of detection becomes increasingly difficult as our technology advances, particularly considering the vast number of stars and galaxies we can now observe. The assumption that all advanced civilizations would share similar motivations for non-interference is problematic, given the diversity we observe even among human cultures. The energy and resources required to maintain such isolation might be prohibitive, even for advanced civilizations. The implications for the search for extraterrestrial intelligence are substantial. If the hypothesis is correct, traditional SETI methods might be fundamentally flawed, as they assume that advanced civilizations would be broadcasting detectable signals or would be willing to communicate with us. This raises questions about alternative search strategies, suggesting we might need to look for signs of observation rather than communication, or focus on detecting technological artifacts or signatures that might indicate monitoring activities. The zoo hypothesis raises profound questions about humanity's place in the cosmos. It challenges us to consider whether cosmic isolation preserves or restricts human free will and natural development. The ethical implications of forced isolation versus cosmic paternalism deserve careful consideration. Questions arise about how contact might occur once we reach the required level of development and how confirmation of the hypothesis would affect human society and self-perception. As humanity's technological capabilities advance, several future scenarios become possible. We might eventually develop technology that allows us to detect our observers or break through their isolation mechanisms. We could reach developmental milestones that prompt our observers to initiate contact. Eventually, we might be invited to join the community of advanced civilizations and participate in maintaining the zoo system for other developing worlds. The implications of the zoo hypothesis extend far beyond mere scientific speculation. It challenges our understanding of human development, technological progress, and ethical responsibilities. As we develop more advanced observation and exploration capabilities, we might face similar decisions about contacting developing extraterrestrial civilizations. The hypothesis serves as a mirror, reflecting our own practices and ethical considerations regarding wildlife conservation and the protection of uncontacted human tribes back at us in a cosmic context. The absence of evidence for alien civilizations might not indicate their absence, but rather their conscious choice to remain hidden. This perspective encourages us to develop more sophisticated and nuanced approaches to cosmic exploration and potential first contact scenarios. The zoo hypothesis remains one of the most intriguing explanations for our cosmic silence, challenging us to think deeply about our place in the universe and our potential future role in a broader galactic community. As we advance technologically and continue our search for extraterrestrial intelligence, we might find ourselves not just as observers looking out into space, but as conscious participants in a vast cosmic experiment. We might even prepare to make our own decisions about how to interact with other developing civilizations. Whether the zoo hypothesis proves correct or not, it serves as a valuable thought experiment that highlights the complexity of potential extraterrestrial contact scenarios and helps us better understand our own place in the cosmic order. The zoo hypothesis thus stands as a testament to human imagination and our attempt to understand our apparent cosmic solitude. It combines elements of scientific speculation, ethical consideration, and philosophical inquiry into a coherent framework for understanding why advanced civilizations might choose to remain hidden from us. As we continue our journey of cosmic exploration and scientific advancement, the zoo hypothesis remains a compelling possibility that deserves serious consideration in our ongoing search for extraterrestrial intelligence.